Mafia? You mean One Night Ultimate Werewolf?
Hey. Whoa.
Hey y'all, it's Deuce, and welcome to the Aftershow, where after the show we talk about it. Hold up. Today we are talking about episode 8 of season 3 of Dear White People, and a lot of tea was spilt today. A lot. But before we dive into that, check out my other stuff, my YouTube. Wow. Check out my other content on YouTube, which is like the outlet, other after shows, and my poetry. But yeah, let's get into it. So the main thing about the episode sort of like revolves around the allegations of Moses and Muffy. So we first go to Brooke, who's first, she confronts Muffy about information, and she's like, nothing happened. No one even told you, so what makes you think this happened? And she's upset that, like, even if she did information, she would never tell her, and she's saying there's a violation of her privacy, you know? She's like, I'm not gonna tell my story so you can make money off of it or something like that. I mean, not money, so you can get press coverage over it. And then she then confronts Coco about it, and Coco was like, nothing happened. What are you talking about? If Muffy didn't tell you and I didn't tell you, nothing happened. Something like that. But this is interesting because she later then apologizes for, being so aggressive about it. And she also sort of apologizes to Kelsey because she goes up to Coco later on trying to get more information, and Kelsey's there, and they both pretty much double team her like, hey, Brooke, you're trash. Which she sort of is, but I like how it's a bit more gray. Like, it looks like she's exploiting them, trying to get a story and then using that story to get some fame. But I feel like Brooke actually cares. I actually feel like she cares. But nevertheless, like I said, this revolves in the episode. So while we're done talking about Brooke, we're not done talking about Moses and these allegations. The next person of interest is Coco. So after she denies allegations about Muffy and Moses, she then fails to get her freaking letter. And I was like, wow. That's tragic. She did not get the approval that she wanted. She's top of the class and everything, but he just didn't want to give her a letter, which made her so upset. I mean, we said too, she worked so hard. And he gave some reason, I don't even know, because it's irrelevant. He's lame. Queensfield. And then, she goes to Kurt. That's what it said. She goes to Kurt for advice, which I don't know why she keeps sleeping with Kurt. Hold up. I need a bit more of my shirt because I'm already mad. Ooh. Period. Now you get to see my Spider-Man. But anyway, I'm really mad that she keeps going back to Kurt. I don't like Kurt at all. Like, stop sleeping with him. I don't care how good his peen is. I didn't even mean to do that. But peen and then is, not penis. But it's the same thing. Anyway, girl, you know what, that's besides the point. At least she's doing self-care. And then after this, she then talks to Muffy, and because Muffy then was like, you know what, nothing happened, and she just asked her why, and she doesn't really give a straight answer besides she doesn't want the drama. So there's that. The final person of interest is Reggie, and Reggie, I'm just realizing, can y'all even see? No, okay, this is the person we care about. We care about everyone else, but we really care about this Spider-Man the most. Anyway, Reggie is an interesting person because after allegations of Moses have been brought up, he completely denies them. He shuts them down almost like at a personal level, like he himself was being accused of rape. I mean, not rape, it was just sexual assault or something like that. And he was like, no, Moses would never, he would never. And I'm like, okay, that's not how that works. And then this caused a problem with him and Joelle, because Joelle's like, how can you say that so quick? She's like, I just know. No, you don't know. You don't know. And he kept attacking Brooke, but she doesn't know either. And neither do you. Like, that was wild that he just went on the offensive. Well, yeah, the offensive and aggressive. Like, wow. He then asked Moses, and Moses denies it. And he was like, "Oh, she kissed me, and I denied it, and that's it. I'm so mad. This got blown out of proportion." So he takes that word, and then he tells Joelle about it. And she's like, "I don't know. I think that why would she lie? Because it doesn't make any sense to Joelle. Because especially since it's Moses, Muffy doesn't really know Moses. Now, I remember earlier Muffy brought a muffin to Moses, but that's it. You know, I don't know, like, if she had a personal vendetta against him, y'all, this must be some undercover stuff. But anyway, I don't know what that says, but I'm going to it says intersectionality and rape accusations. Yeah, so he was talking about how white women are the main ones locking up black men. But Joelle was talking about, well, as a woman, men are trash. And he's like, well, as a black person, white people are trash. Because it's never that black and white. Pun not intended. Okay, the intersection between race and gender plays a lot when it comes to rape accusations. Now, because y'all got a white woman with Muffy and then a black man with Moses. But I don't know. That brought up good points, but in relevance to this, I don't know. So now Muffy's apparently like the senator's daughter or something like that. So she got power. She got power and she a white woman. So I don't know, but I don't think it's completely malicious. So miscellaneous here. So before all these accusations came up, everyone at Black Caucus was playing Mafia, which is exactly the same thing as One Night Alternate Werewolf. I don't play the game, but everyone at my high school did. Not everyone, but a lot of people in my high school played that game, and it functions literally the same way. I think it's a less nerdier way to play it. I just thought that was funny. That's a thing, and not only that, it spilled a lot of tea. They're like, "Oh, I can see why you would kill her because this, and that." And he's like, "Oh, really? Are you sure about that? Because this, and that." Like, there's a lot of tea. And then, but yeah, the whole Moses allegations thing is wild. You know, he's a fictional character, so I really can't say much. I personally don't know Moses. Maybe he'll do it. Maybe he don't. Y'all really don't know. Y'all don't know. Okay. And then there's also where it's just mixed signals and then a lack of communication, which can create those situations. Maybe she let him on. He let her on and she rejected it and he thought that she was interested. Like, that stuff is really gray. Really freaking gray. Troy exposes himself? Okay, I wrote this and I don't remember when did Troy expose himself? What did he expose himself about? Hold up, I feel really bad that I don't know what this is. I'll be back, y'all. Okay, so I looked up my notes, and when I said Troy exposes himself, bro, it's because he said maybe it's consensual, talking about Muffy and Moses. And I'm like, Professor, student relationships aren't that bad. Because I'm realizing I don't think anyone but Lionel knows that he had relations with a professor. You're exposing yourself, Troy. Shut up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I actually looked at my notes for that one. Finally, like I said, Muffy changes her story. So I thought that was very interesting. So I'm just gonna wrap it up here. Because there's no reason to have another video. For this. But yeah. That's what I thought about episode 8. It's a very interesting episode. This part of the season's now revolving around sexual assault. Just when I said I didn't want to have another video, my mom calls me and ruins the video. So anyway, like I was saying, thank y'all so much for watching. Tell me what you thought about the tea. What's the other miscellaneous stuff? I don't think there's anything else. Yeah. So, I just wanted some closure on that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all whenever.
Make, while you stay, shake.